Right, so spent the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, diving with Marcos. Here's a shot of what it looked like on Saturday. Saturday was phenomenal. The water was so blue and so clear. I would say Fizz was at least 30, 25, maybe 30 feet, and fairly warm, 55 degrees. So we headed down towards the canyon to go see the famous baby gray whale. I know. It's sad. Yeah, it is sad that the baby gray whale lost its mom and perished here, but circle of life. That baby whale is going to feed so many things, and by the look of it, looks like it's feeding sharks. On Saturday, here is this shot of Saturday, and did a really bad job of backsplatter with my light on Saturday, and I took another shot of it on Sunday, um, not paying more attention to the backsplatter, and got really good footage. But this is Saturday with a couple of chomp bites of the tail. And then on Sunday, I'd say half the tail is gone and the sharks are working its way up its back. I actually saw the whale on Wednesday and it was swaying in the swell. It was swaying back and forth. And so today, Saturday, I gave it a little push to see if it was going to move, and it didn't move. But it definitely did move on Sunday. So Sunday, it's getting light again, and it's starting to move. I think it's starting to get deeper. Either someone is dragging it, or whatever's eating it is shaking it up pretty violently because it's definitely in a slightly different spot compared to Saturday over Sunday. So who knows? We'll see. Sunday, you'll see the back of the tail. That side that's been chomped on, almost the entire left side of the tail or fluke or whatever you want to call it is gone, and then there's several bite marks right up the back. Saturday at the shores and at the whale, it was kind of a zoo. I think there was a couple of meetups that went down to go see the zoo. So, I mean, to go see the whale. It was a zoo to go see the zoo. Well, Jolla Shores is sort of like my zoo. But a lot of people were out on Saturday to see the whale, and not so much on Sunday. Sunday, Viz wasn't as good, and my settings were all messed up on my GoPro, so I didn't really get very much footage other than the footage of the whale. So here's the shot on Sunday, and as you can see, that left side of the tail is really getting gnarled up, and there's several bites going up the back. And we saw the sheep crab. He was actually helping itself on the tail, and when we came on it, it was like, "Oh crap, let me get going." So we kind of scared it. I know it was definitely eating the tail. Like I said, circle of life, man. It's too bad the baby whale didn't live its full life, but it's going to feed a lot of animals for a long time. And it would be cool to be able to see the evolution of the decomposition of the whale, but I'm not so sure if it's going to stay here. I have a feeling that it's going to eventually get pulled into the deeper parts of the canyon, which I wouldn't mind trying to go find it using my rebreather. Oh, which, by the way, I did dive my rebreather both days. Normally, when I'm diving my rebreather, I'm usually in my katana 2. But this weekend, I tried to use my UTD side mount harness just to see what it would be like to use a different harness. I like it, but the canisters kind of ride a little bit high. So I'll probably go back to my Katana 2 because the Katana 2 is actually a really, really good BCD. I just don't like putting the weights inside of it. It just kind of makes it too heavy and bulky. I'd rather just have a weight belt instead. Look at that blue water. That's Marcos leading the way, doing the frog kick. Actually has really nice form. So we ended up from here. We went to Vallecitos and stayed at around 60-ish feet the entire time. This I thought was kind of funny. There were a lot of lobsters out, and I don't know if maybe because it was dark, but they were all hiding in the grass instead of hiding in the canyon wall. Here's a little sheephead cruising. It's a male and a female. Again, back splatter. I gotta I gotta pay a little more attention to that back splatter. There were a lot of smaller sea anemone just swaying in the current. As you can see here, the current wasn't really swaying that much. And here we found a sculpin. There were actually quite a bit of sculpin just hiding in the cracks. I don't know if it's protecting eggs or if it's just kind of stalking out prey, maybe. Who knows? On the north wall, there were definitely a lot of critters. This was the shot on Sunday. A ton of critters on a ton of lobster on the north wall, and a ton of sheephead. Check out this lovely crab couple, just chilling in the sand, smooching each other face to face. Now, this might be really hard to find or see in the lighting, but there are thousands or millions of shrimp just swimming in the water. You can kind of see them here, but I wish I had a really nice lens on the GoPro. This was a super great find at the end of our dive. Here's I guess, a semi-adult horn shark. It's Marcus swimming circles around it, and I'm swimming on the opposite side. Beautiful horn shark. I seriously doubt the horn shark are chomping on the whale. It's definitely got to be something a lot bigger. Maybe juvenile white sharks are chomping on it, or maybe some seven gill. Who knows? It would be kind of cool to see what it is that's actually chomping on it. What a fantastic weekend of diving. I hope to see you below.